So we decided to come up to Wyoming. And we are staying at a place called Vitavu, which is derived from Arapaho. It means born of the earth, which is pretty cool. We're about, I would say about 20 minutes east of Laramie. It's our first time out here. We're just enjoying some rock features before we head out to climb Medicine Bow Peak tomorrow. Should be a great time. Limbo, limbo, limbo. Oh, I'm pretty good.
That's cheating.
I'm pretty good. I used my hand. So this area is national forest. And literally, when we got into Wyoming, our first time ever, kind of just reminded me of Kansas a little bit. Still beautiful, you know, just the open plains. And then we got to this area and it just looks like this forested island with all these rocks and what looks like hoodoos. Really cool stuff. And this is just a beautiful area. I'm really glad we decided to take the time and do this hike. The beauty of having a small dog.
We had to abort our hiking mission just because the weather channel said that there would be like a 90% chance of thunderstorms, and you can see behind me the temperature is really dropping and the clouds are building, so we decided to play it safe. But we are camped out at this amazing dispersed site. We are going back to sleeping in our vehicle, which is small, and we hope to get something a little bit more accommodating hopefully next summer. But we have had two kind of terrifying experiences tent car camping, with our last one being a couple weeks ago, and honestly we ended up just donating our large car camping tent to Goodwill. And maybe one day, when it's not too soon after, we'll do a video on that. But we still have our backpacking tent and plan to go on backpacking trips. For now, I'm really excited to embrace car camping because it just feels more safe, secure, and if any weird stuff goes down, we can just get in the car and drive away.
The West Murray Lake trailhead, and we're a little tired this morning. We're cramped up in that small crossover we have, and knees and backs are kind of hurting a little bit, but should be able to shake it out on this hike. It's a beautiful morning. It's a little chilly. I don't know why we decided to leave, you know, gloves and other warm items at home. I mean, in August in Colorado, it's the same situation. So yeah, we're just up here freezing, but the sun is keeping us a little warm. So I think we're gonna go ahead and get the blood pumping. Our puppy is eager to go. He's going a little crazy. All right, let's do this.
Right below us is Lake Marie, and then just above that is Mirror Lake, and then that longer oblong looking lake over there is called Lookout Lake, and you can see the white marble effect of the cliffs over here and how it looks white as it reflects the sun. This is a very cliffy area. We've all seen that Roseanne movie, She Devil, with the dog that just launched itself over a cliff. So I have to be extra cautious with Louie because he is just rearing to go. He may be little, but this dog has some perky energy.
Sometimes we have to pick up Louie during some of these chossy or talusy boulder fields. Just because he has tiny paws, it kind of slips into cracks and he has a little bit of trouble with it. But the beauty of having a dog close to 10 pounds is you can easily pick them up, put them over objects. That was the point. Yeah, it's pretty windy and cold for early August. I'm really wishing I would have remembered my gloves. Well, I think we are approaching the summit. I'm not really sure. It was a little weird earlier. It looked like there was a path just leading directly to this rock field, but instead the trail led us to descend and then circumnavigate this entire mountain and then reascend it. So it didn't make any sense to me. It felt a little weird, but kind of hoping that this is the summit because this wind is awfully cold. Bow Peak. Really excited. It was pretty straightforward. It wasn't super hard, but man, it's beautiful. And a really great day to be breathing. There's snow in August. You gotta just kind of boot ski down it a little bit. It's a little slippy. Not bad. It's a nice refresher. It's such a hot summer. Descending down this side, it's still pretty frigid, and every time you go down you're not using as much cardio, so you get colder a lot faster. Still pretty. Just try and survive the wind.
our hike, and it's about time because the wind was blowing at us non-stop for what seems like hours, and that's probably my biggest pet peeve. It just, I don't know, it kind of blows in your ears and it makes you almost disoriented and dizzy feeling. But we are back at the trailhead, and I think we're gonna drive down a little bit lower to this really cool town that we pass on the way up here called Centennial. Looks like a real Wild West Wyoming town, and maybe fix some lunch before we drive back home to Colorado.
Mac and cheese. It's time to eat mac and cheese.
Sunny mac and cheese. It's not the best after hike snack, but I don't know. It's easy. I'll see you there.